everyone, I'm super excited to welcome you to Young and Black in Britain today. I hope you've had a great week. I'm CY, and as usual, I'm not here alone. I've got a guest. My guest today is the CEO of May 5 Limited, a film director and producer that has dedicated most of her time to help impact people positively. When she came out as being gay, she says that she didn't see many representations that reflected her identity, and so she decided to create visuals that a broader audience could relate to. But I'm not going to go into it, and I'm not going to tell you the story. I will let her tell you all about her life's journey. My guest today is Stevie Campbell. Thank you so much, Stevie, for coming.
It's a pleasure.
And at such short notice as well. Thank you. So Stevie, let's crack on. Just tell me, or us, where are you from? Just so we get to know you a little bit.
Well, me, myself, I'm from London, England. I was born here, but my family are from Jamaica.
All right.
Also, my nan, she has Spanish in her, and she's a white lady, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm mixed, yeah.
Okay, so you obviously grew up in London.
Yeah, I grew up in London.
Which part of London?
Brixton.
Okay, so she's repping for all the y'all from Brixton. Right, so what is it that you really do? Because I know about May 5, I also know about Foreplay. I might be mixing them both up, but tell us what you really do.
Okay, so I'm a filmmaker. I'd say I'm a creative, to be fair. May 5 is a creative arts production company that we specialize in short film. I really like to work with film that kind of like, it has some kind of meaning behind it. So, like impact kind of film, like things that have messages, things that have statements, things that people can relate to.
Okay.
So yeah, like I make movie, and also Foreplay TV is a web series. It's about black lesbian females, and it kind of follows their life. And yeah, like it just shows their story. Like what happened was I came out as gay, and I didn't really see many people like myself, so I kind of just went online and thought to myself, you know what, let me see if there's any black lesbians out there. Saw a few shows online and thought, you know what, I might as well do one for myself. Like it would be nice to kind of see people like myself on screen. So yeah.
So when did it start? May 5?
May 5 started in 2016. I actually started recording Foreplay before I started May 5. So the reasons behind me starting May 5 was kind of like, as much as I had LGBT people working in film, kind of working behind the cameras, I felt like there was other people that, they weren't necessarily LGBT, or they weren't necessarily, I don't know, but they wanted to get involved in production. So I thought, I can't just limit it to kind of having LGBT people on the set. Like everybody has to kind of have opportunities. So yeah, that was the motivation behind me starting May 5.
And how's it been? Like, is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going. It's positive. I mean, it's a whirlwind. Like anything good that you do, like it's difficult, but with hard work, like you get results. So I guess it's just consistency, working hard, and staying focused. Yeah.
You also did mention just now as you were talking about being gay, and I'm just wondering, because I know being a lot of stereotypes and a lot of things that cause stigma in the black community, mental health is one of them, being gay is one of them. So how has it been for you since you came out as being gay? How's that experience been generally?
Well, for me, like I come from a place where, people are pretty open-minded. So me personally, I didn't have any issues, but a lot of people around me did have issues. And I think that's where I decided, look, you have to build yourself strong enough to kind of support others. I'm strong, like maybe I can be a support to other people that are not as comfortable with their identity, sexuality, etc. So yeah. Okay.
And how did you come out? Did you have a big announcement, or was it just something that was always just known?
Nah, for me personally, I didn't ever think I was gay. Like, it was a process, it was a journey, it was difficult actually. A lot of people that I spoke to, that came out as gay, it was kind of like a relief, like, like I'm out. For me, it was kind of like, oh my God, like, what the hell is going on? Like, my first experience, I felt weird, like, I felt strange. It was a process that was very uncomfortable. I don't know why it was so uncomfortable, because I had quite a good support system, but I guess it was just battling with myself.
So did your support come from family, or did it come from friends, or,
Yeah, it came from family, it came from friends. I mean, like, where I'm from, like, my friends have been my friends for years. Like, we've always been loyal, we've always had a lot of love for each other. So I guess me being gay was kind of like, they always kind of looked at people as like, oh my God, they're gay. But when I came out as gay, my friends were like, well, if Stevie's gay, then, you know, this is all right. Like, you know, I had my friends telling me, like, since you've come out, like, you know, I've built bonds, like, relationships with people that are gay. So I guess kind of for me, I opened up people's eyes as well.
And do you still, or did you ever, I don't want to assume, did you ever get any sort of treatment like that because you were gay and you felt if maybe I wasn't gay, I wouldn't be treated that way? Did you ever?
No, not where I'm from. I guess when I travel, you know, but that's with anything. Like if you go to certain countries that they don't agree with certain things, then yeah, but no, I've never had a problem.
How about within the black community specifically?
No, I haven't
like
had a
people,
problem.
you know, with parents and with adults who'd be like, never that, you know, I don't know.
I mean, I guess I've always been pretty independent. I've always known what I've wanted to do. Like, I've always been a hustler. I've always been focused. So I guess, you know, people's opinions have never mattered to me. You're either with me or without me. Yeah. Period. So no, it's never mattered.
Okay. Yesterday, while I was chatting to you briefly, we talked about when you did like a recording.
What was that?
Right? Yeah, you talked about recording something and there was loads of people waiting outside.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so basically, I think, you know, when I first decided to do foreplay, you know, we had a casting. I was very overwhelmed with, like, you know, the amount of responses. We had people, like, lining up down the street. And I think for the first time, I kind of realized that, wow, like, you know, there were all different types of black people in the queue. Yeah. And they were like, you know, I had to even stop and I said to someone, I said, Auntie, do you know what this show is about? And she was like, yeah, I know what it's about. You know, as long as my child isn't, like, you know, exposed to anything, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy to support this. And I think I've had quite a lot of support. Okay. I think once you're confident with yourself, you know, people kind of, you know, they trust you. Once you trust yourself, people trust you. So.
Oh, that's brilliant. Now, I know you've been nominated for some awards recently.
Oh God, you make me shine out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But tell us about that real quick.
Yeah, so I recently got nominated for LGBT Role Model of the Year, National Diversity Award. We also got nominated May 5 Creative Arts for Most Diverse Company of the Year as well. So yeah, that's always positive.
Oh, well done. And when do you hear? When would you know?
I believe it's sometime in May. I've got a lot of dates going around in my head though, so I'm not 100% sure.
Do people have to vote or?
Yeah, you can vote. You know, you can go on the
vote for her?
National Diversity Awards, and you can vote for Stevie Campbell, the people's favourite.
Exactly.
Hey.
So let's help one of us. Let's help our own. So vote for Stevie. Let's help her. Let's help her get that award. Now, before you go, just a little up close and personal, random quick fire questions. Do not think about it too much.
Oh God.
No, do not. Just answer. So, what was the last book that you read?
Oh, I'm always reading books. The last book I'm reading, The Mind Chimp at the moment. It's I'd say it's like a tool for the mind. I think a lot of people are suffering from depression, mental illnesses, but I feel like there's always something you could do to strengthen your mind. So reading is like something that I do all the time. When I'm feeling stressed or I'm feeling like I've got too many thoughts, I feel like I just push them into books. So yeah, I'm currently reading The Mind Chimp at the moment.
Oh wow,
it's
nice.
Amazing. Yeah.
Okay, read it maybe, people. Who inspires you? So who's your black role model?
Oprah.
Oh,
Oprah, definitely, like such an inspiration. And other than Oprah, I think I just take bits from each people, and that doesn't necessarily have to be what color you are, what age you are. I think in life you just have to take the best from everything and kind of run with it. Like it's grab each tool to fight the war. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this is Young and Black in Britain, so that's why I asked for the.
Yeah, definitely Oprah, 100% Oprah. Yeah.
Okay. And my last question for this is, which cartoon character would you say describes you the most?
Do you know what? That is terrible because I don't watch cartoons.
Wow. Did you not grow up?
I don't watch cartoons, honestly. I'm so boring.
Which ones do you know? What cartoons did you watch?
None. I can't even think of it. Scooby-Doo. I watched Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
I'm terrible.
She's too serious. Oh my God.
I gotta line up.
All right then. Well, thank you so much, Stevie, for being here today.
Thank you
for all the amazing work that you do.
Thank you.
I hope you'd come back next time when we invite
100%,
you.
Yeah, most definitely. I'd love to support.
Brilliant. And that's a wrap, guys. That's it on today's episode of Young and Black in Britain. See you next week.